We can also find the derivative of a function at a particular value of x by using the graph screen. We go back to y equals, and x squared is still in there. And we go back to the graph of x squared, and there it is still. It's from our previous video. We can actually have the derivative given to us on this screen as well. In order to do that, we have to activate this calculate menu. And to do that, it's second and then trace. And doing so brings up 7 options. And we're interested in option number 6 here, which should, again, look a little familiar. We see dy dx, which means we're taking the derivative. So let's choose option 6. And the calculator is now saying, it gives us the blinking butterfly, and it says, where would you like to take the derivative of x squared? We can type the value in down at and it'll appear in the bottom of the screen. So let's take the derivative at x equals 3 again. All right, well, actually, no, let's go to x equals 1, because that we can see here on the screen. X equals 1 is at that point right there. So we're going to type in 1. And notice when we did that, that x equals 1 comes up at the bottom of the screen. And we hit enter. And it moves the butterfly to that spot. It gives us the value of the functions, well, the independent and the dependent variables. So x, it's at the point 1, 1. And it obviously gives us the derivative is equal to 2, which we know because x squared derives to 2x. And the derivative of evaluated at 1 would be 2 times 1, or 2. And we can do that for any, we just got to repeat the command. So we'll go second and calculate, and we're going to pick option number 6. All right, and we can find the derivative at -3. So I'm going to type in -3. When I do so, keep in mind that here's -1, -2, -3. So -3 on the graph is off the screen. It's somewhere up here. So when I hit enter, it's going to move the butterfly up to where that point is, which again is off the screen. It gives us the coordinates of that point, which is -3, 9. And more importantly, it tells us the derivative's value at that point, which is -6. Now, the one thing you do have to be careful of when you're taking the derivative on the graph screen is that the x value in which you're interested must be present on the x-axis. So notice we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this tick mark right here is when x is 6, which means that when x is 7, we are not on the screen. So I'm going to take the derivative one more time, second, trace, option 6. And this time, I'm going to take the derivative when x is equal to 7. And watch what happens when I do so. I get an error. All right, and the reason why I'm getting an error is because I've picked an x value which is not on the x-axis as it's visible. All right, so I cannot get the derivative at x equals 7 right now. I can get the derivative at x equals 6.2. When I do that, well, that's right here. That's still on the screen, so that's okay. But 7 is not on the screen, nor is -7 for that matter. And any number bigger than 7, any number smaller than -7, it would still get the error. So if you're looking to get the derivative on the screen and you're getting an error because of the dimensions, all it basically means is you've got to zoom out. You've got to get more values of x on the visible x-axis, and then you will be able to get the derivative on the main screen.